Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video. We're going to be playing some raid today, damage raid to be specific, which is something I've wanted to attempt for a while. They still haven't updated all of the stuff with us, she's still kind of busted. If you haven't seen my other video on raid, I'd recommend you watch that one first, because Focus is pretty much twice as good as it should be, so we're going to be running that as the ton. It works quite well for a damage play style. You definitely could go for Restraint if you're up against a ton of healing, maybe I would consider it, but I think 90% of the time you're going to be better off going for Focus if you're, focusing on damage, and even sometimes as a healer, but extension also exists for the builder. Of course, running something a little bit different than normal raid, but the only card really worth pointing out is Midnight Stroll, which gives us 20% reduction to the damage that our linked target is outputting. It's not damage reduction, it's just damage output reduction. I'm pretty sure this is the only card in Paladins that actually has this effect. It's pretty strong, it will work quite well if we're dueling people. Then the rest of it is pretty standard, basically just health and ammo. We're going to be focusing on damage, really only healing as a byproduct of our kit, but if you're going to be playing a support as a damage, any of them really other than like Grok where it's kind of expected, you should mention it in the chat, and I'll probably do it in this one. But we'll grab Ray, jump into game one and try and see if this works. Alright, well, for game one we've got TDM Dragon Arena, we've got a Drogos at level 880 Ceres. Drogos is also like 300, which is kind of crazy. Then we've got an Andro, Grok, and we're up against Strix, a Genos, an Andro, a Victor, and a Sim. We'll grab our Focus and then the setup. It's probably the highest level I've seen in game. 880 is absolutely ridiculous. First game of the day, so I'm going to be a little bit rusty, but that Ceres must have used all of her currency before they removed like paying for levels and stuff. We'll mark the Zin. It doesn't really disconnect because we did go for Focus, so it will actually go around corners and stuff. It's Andro and Jones with the grip. I think I might be dead. No, there's a mark onto the Andro. Get some shots on him. He's out. Hello Andro. I guess we're dueling. Shouts Grok for the heal. There's some taps for him, and he's actually gone. Kind of hit him through his reversal there. It's kind of bullshit. I'm going to push in on the Strix. This is definitely a bad idea, but I'm going to be able to take him out, hopefully. He's on like 1 health because my shot didn't go out properly. Okay, Paladins, you do you. Right click for the Drogos. We'll push in here with him. We'll throw a mark on the Genos. He's gone. Get rid of the Victor too. Nice. That's a double. That's a triple. Triple with Ray. You'll love to see it. Not a bad way to start off the video. Right click there for the team. We'll use the F. Mark the Andro. Push around the side. That's Genos with the ult. Thought my F would still have effect there, but luckily we actually have like just over the amount of health we need because we've got it maxed. If I didn't have it maxed, we would have died there. There are some 450s over there. Hello, Andro. Okay, we'll right click the Drogos. He can yoink that. You can go ahead and use the ult and then just claim it. That does give him it for free, I'm pretty sure. I don't really have any reason to use mine right now. We'll mark the Zin as soon as he's in range. The range on it's actually pretty good since they buffed it. He's gone. Right click for the Grok. Just with the ult. Missed everybody. Okay, we're fine. Hello, Andro. I've just got the Q on cooldown by like a second. We can actually use that through his mark. He should be gone. Maybe there's an F. Very cheeky little poke there. Shouts team for the heals. We'll grab some more core. For some reason this is actually working better than I thought it would. There goes the Zin. Obviously if you're like 2v1 you're kind of screwed, but in a one-on-one with this is actually really, really strong because of the way we got the setup going. There goes the Genos, blinded by the Strix. Okay, I don't know where I am. That's the Zin ulting. There's a Q onto the Genos. He should be gone. I guess our ultimate is also like a full heal and like an immunity for ourselves because we're not really using our Q on friendlies. So when I think about it, we've actually got like a near perfect setup for dueling. We'll go ahead and pop the ult. That does nothing on the Genos. I'd love if there was some interaction with that. We'll go ahead and finish him off. Our team is of course doing a great job here too, which massively helps. I think I might be dead. My shots actually lag me there though. It's absolutely horrible. There goes the Victor. We'll grab some Haven. Push up over left side. Try and get rid of this Andro. Got rid of our Ceres, but I think we can still kill him. Yeah, there we go. This actually really, really works. Obviously I thought this would make for a fun video, which is why I wanted to record it, but I didn't think it would actually work as well as it is right now. We'll throw the mark there on the Andro. Did fire into his reversal a bit. Drogos is going for the ult. That Andro's on like nothing. Drogos should be able to get somebody though. We'll push in. Got rid of the Strix. Got rid of the Victor. That's a double. I think I might be dead here. We should be able to deal with just the Andro, but it's a little bit risky. He's teleporting through. Q there for the Drogos. I guess we're fine. We'll grab some more Haven. Are we going through? Okay, Andro's going through. There's a Q. There's a right click. There's an F. Sure, I do have the ult as well. I guess we can use that if we gen it just to put somebody up to full, but we weren't even marked. There's a Q on the enemy Andro. Right click. There's some hits for him. He's out, and there is the victory. And as you saw there, it isn't really hard to do well with. 16, 2, 17, 24, 39, 25k. Happy with that. Our Grok did a great job. So did our Ceres. So did our Drogos, and our Andro also did fine. I actually think this is one of the better setups for dueling as a support, which is weird to say out loud. Like if you're actually one-on-oneing somebody, this really does do work, but their stats on their side are pretty straightforward. Re-queue, jump into another one. For game 2, we've got TDM Trade District, we've got a Strix, we've got a Liana, Vivian, and a Zin. We're up against an Evia, Victor, Ceres, Alex, and a Vora. So we'll start with the double nimble because I feel like speed on rate is pretty important. You don't have a movement ability after all. We'll throw that right click there preemptively just in case there's a mark on the legs. I don't know if the damage reduction actually is for everybody or if it's just for us, but either way he got shredded there. We'll just sit here, throw a heal for the Leanne. Sure is a right click for the Zin. Guess we're fighting here on left side. Little hit or two for the Vora. Right click, but he's already gone. Mark for the Strix. We'll pop the F and retreat. Maybe we can kill the Lex. He did peek there, but I missed the hit. Q there for the Strix. There goes the Vora. Okay, right click for the Zin and the Strix. Stay here on left side, see if we can get rid of the Eevee or marker. That will actually continue and follow her, even if she does teleport really far away, because it doesn't disconnect like the normal Link does, because it's just a 4-second kind of mark more than a blink. Finished off our Nimble, just sitting here with the Zin. There's a right click for him. I guess Lex is pushing up a little bit. There's the Q on him. They're all over on the left side here. I should probably call it, but we're just throwing over some little cheeky 450s. There's a right click again. Vivian's just kind of walking in and dying. Very, very weird. We'll use the F and push up. There's a Q. There goes the Eevee. That actually worked. Very risky play, but it paid off. Vivian just there blasting. That's the Victor going for the ult. I do have the ult, but I'm not marked, so I can't really do anything. Q there on the Victor. We'll go for the ult. He should be dead here. Vivian should have it, or we can kill him. That works fine too. We'll grab some Chronos. Marked the Eevee, I mean, but Ceres, I think, pushed up. Hello, Victor. There's some hits for you. There's a Q. We can massively reduce the damage. There's the F. You kind of want to time them separated so that you get the max kind of value. So stand here, get a mark on the Victor. Sure, throw over some more shots. There's the F. I very, very nearly died. Cut that super close, but we ended up with the kill. That worked. The fact that I just dueled with a Victor who was being healed by the Ceres is kind of crazy, but we did just throw the mark and the heal. We'll drop down here a little bit, get rid of the Strix. Not a Strix, it's a Lex. There's the F. We are camping a little bit. We're going to go ahead and pop the ult, but they're also playing very, very reserved. There's a Q on the Vivian. I think she's dead. Or just running around. Right click there. I was about to use the F, but I don't have the mark. Up, there's a mark on the Ceres and some more taps for her. There we go, because we can finish her off. That actually worked. I think I might be dead though. Q there for the Eevee. That's like all of them. I don't know how the hell I just tanked so much goddamn damage. He's actually pushing in and somehow we're not gone. Q there for the Zin and a right click. Put us back up to full. Before he's running around the side. Leanne got rid of her. There's a right click for the set of them. I want to keep my Q up just so we can mark somebody. There goes the Lex. Okay, well done, Leanne. Heals for the Zin. Throw us some shots. That's the Victor going for the ult. I'm actually just going to absorb those with the F. There we go. We're going to take like 250 per hit. There's a Q. I'm not gone. Actually, we're still up by like a little bit. Run towards F side. Mark the Victor. He's just gone. The slow one. That's also quite nice. We'll use the F. We have 12 ammo, by the way, with the setup. We've literally doubled our mag. I'm somehow not dead yet. There's a Q and we're probably gone. No, he missed all of his shots. How am I up? How the hell did I die there? I have no idea. We finished off our Chronos. We'll push around left side here. We'll mark the Victor. We did heal the Zin. Use the F. Push in here on the Victor. I think I might be dead. We're going to go for the ult. Probably a waste, but we're back up to full. At least we didn't die, which is kind of important on a TDM. That's for with the ult. There's a Q and some hits, but got nobody to really heal off, so right click there for the Zin. That's Ceres with the ult. Didn't pull anybody. I'm definitely not saying this is the best like damage healer setup. It's quite far from it, but like as a dueling one where you're one-on-one, you're not just trying to get like a big, you know, damage number, you know, you're trying to secure kills and stuff. It does actually work really, really quite well. There's a right click there. There's a Q on the Victor. There is the victory. I think you actually marked the Lex, but there we go. Another win. Very similar to game 1. 10-3, 16, 14 streak, 48k, 35k. Happy with that. You're definitely not going to have the best numbers ever, but you are going to end up with, you know, quite a lot of kills, quite a lot of assists, a pretty high streak, and not that many, you know, deaths. That's kind of the whole point to the setup. I don't really know how else to explain it, but I think the 2 games we played already have demonstrated pretty well. I guess in a weird way you could consider this like an anti-flank setup. You're losing obviously quite a bit of healing output, especially if you go for focus and the ult gen, but in exchange you are able to hold your own way better in a one-on-one fight. If you were going to try and pull off like a hybrid or defensive Rei, you're better off kind of mixing the 2, which isn't really the point of this video. The point of this video is just full out damage Rei, and it has been working pretty well. But I guess if you want to see me revisit it and do what I just tried to explain, let me know in the comments by dropping a like on the video. We've got Dragon Arena again for game 3. We've got a Yag this time, a Maeve of Pip and an Amani. And also, before I forget, here are some codes for the battle pass. You can just redeem them in the store. Obviously they only work for 1 person, but whoever was fastest to claim it, congratulations, enjoy your free battle pass. Shout out to Steve Mojo, of course, for, you know, giving me the codes, and shout out to you for watching my stuff. We've got a Maeve on their side, another Rei, a Genos, a Zin, and a Cassie. Shout outs to our Yag. Into game 3 we go. We'll just jump towards the middle, throw a mark there on the Zin, get a little bit of damage on him. How much does that actually tick for? It's 150. It does say 2 because they forgot to update the actual description, but it does tick for 4 in game. Obviously Cauterize will also screw this over because we don't have any core, or I guess healing. I said that the wrong way around. Get some hits on whoever the hell we can get some hits on. There goes the Cassie. Right click for whoever the hell we just hit. I feel bad for Yag because I'm not really healing her very much. That's the Zin going for the ult. I did a mark, I think the Zin, which will reduce his damage on the Maeve. She looked like she barely took anything there. I did actually heal her as well. Definitely seems like that damage reduction though just applies to the actual output of the enemy character, not to how much you take from that specific character. The wording on it's kind of vague, but pretty sure you actually just cut their damage by 20%, which is great. There's a mark on the Pip. Sure, trying to mark the X. I was going to ult. We'll go for some Cauterize because we really do need it in this one. There's a heal on to whoever that was on. There's a Q and an F. More taps. There's a right click. Yag's dead. Again, I feel really bad for it. I really should be healing more. Put myself back up to full. Some little 450 hits over there. Right click for the, Mamani. There's a mark. See if we can finish off the Maeve. She's like 1 hit. Tick damage will do it. Cool, I can just miss everything. That's fine. Push in on the Cassie. Yag's trying to play aggressively. There's a mark on the Genos. Not who I thought that was going going to go on, but I guess we can finish him off. Nice, we just soloed that general, so as a right click, we'll use the Q on the Yag here as well, and we'll just put it back up to full with the ult. We'll grab some more court. There we go. Nice 3k heal. Right click onto the team. Hop in towards the middle. There's a right click on the Pip. Sure, Ray's just here. She's playing quite aggressively as well, actually. There's a Q onto the Zim. We actually just hopped over him. What a freaking play. Bunny Ray plays right there. She should be gone, or B should be gone. There we go. We got rid of him. Let's get some hits on the Ray. We're kind of dueling a little bit here, but I'm missing most of my hits, or else I would have probably had that. Right click on to the Amani for the self heal. Q onto the Yag just for the little bit of healing we can give her. I reckon if I was pocketing the Yag, maybe we'd be doing better. We'll go for the ult just to put it back up to full. Push in here, be annoying. There's a right click and an F, and just everything we've got, I guess. Spam the entire kit. There's a Q on the Maeve. I was trying to hit the Amani, but I guess it probably had the same effect with the damage reduction. I'm stuck in between two enemies right now. I'm probably dead. Right click for the Yag. Q onto the Zin. I'm definitely dead. Maybe we can take him out with us. He's on like nothing. That Zin's escaped like 3 times from me on no health. Q and then an F. Sure, right click as well. If we can get that off. There's some more taps on the Cassie. She's gone. Well then Amani trying to finish off the Zin as well, but he's still up. Right click on the Q again. Yag went for the ult. Hello Cassie, you're here. I don't know how the hell that marked the Yag. I was trying to mark you. Okay, I'm dead. I was going to die there regardless, but that mark on that one was a bit weird. We just spawned like the same spot sort of. We'll push back in on the Cassie. Use the F. Okay, what is happening? There's a right click. I'm probably gone here. There's a Q. Okay, chance with the ult. I don't have the Q up. There we go. Okay, a little bit too late. There is the defeat. I feel like I did just as good as I did in the other 2 games, but I think the team comps and the skill level in that one really weren't very even. As you can see from the stat, we did fine. 3,543k is actually highest damage on our side, which is kind of sad, and then we also healed for 44k. So overall, we actually had the best stat in that game, other than the Cassie who did beat us out in damage by a little bit. And we had a Yag as well, so that's kind of weird. But yeah, there we go. That was Damage or Dueling Ray, whatever the hell I've titled this video. It did work pretty well though. I'd say the setup is solid, but quite situational. I'd say in TDM though, it's probably the situation where you do want to use it, maybe Onslaught and Siege occasionally. And yeah, I don't really have anything else to add here at the end, so I'm going to cut it here. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Of course, let me know what you want to see me the next. I'll see you guys all really, really soon. And as always, stay frosty.